Hello everyone, welcome to tonight's episode. When intelligence learned about its true speed, when intelligence remembered its true speed, I wanted to speak about what I have perceived in this lifetime so far as a way that attention can move that suggests our outer realms are too slow. And so I'm that human being suggesting that behind our eyes the world is happening faster than the world in front of our eyes. As if there are two films being played, the story of human life, all the human beings that have lived, they've had an outer history and they've had an inner history. The audio might have been too loud, but I adjusted it now anyways. Speed. It is a blessing of our individualism. Being an individual allows us to move in space. Individualism is the best game to play in space. That means imagine there was just sight in a room. And how long could emptiness stare at itself? It's as if the universe, or I shouldn't say the universe, we can't even word it. It's as if what was here before we were, or what was here before time, as possible by my design, I will share it. These two films of the body and mind, we are conditioned to move as a body. Civilization is built for bodies. Civilization is built for objects. But after a long time that we've become aware we're a subject, and the role of consciousness and free will in a world where from the you can say from a scientific analysis everything in some sense has a meaning interconnected. We're trying to comprehend all the relationship of the laws of nature in accordance to one another. As if we are in a system and endless patterns are happening and we're like, how are these patterns happening? The mind's life and the hidden history of the human being that nobody else gets to see other than the eyes of the viewer. There's a dimension to every person's life that no other human being other than themselves has access to. And when they try to make the outer realms match the inner realms, it doesn't. You know, it's as if you can't have your body be a mind and your mind be a body. It's as if we could try to see a causal relationship where like, okay, the body's doing this is why the mind is here, right? But now I'm saying it's as if the mind is a film and it's as if they are overlaid. That means right now as I'm speaking to you, people may be like, okay, this is some person in Toronto who just, found a microphone somewhere, you know, but I will tell you, before I give this talk, before I say everything, the film of the mind doesn't stop. It hasn't stopped from the beginning. And it's as if this universe is moving in ways where we can't fathom. And now if there's a percentage we are that movement, that means I may be speaking as a person, but this person My biological body is in the awareness of my mind. Every idea I have, every memory of the past, every visualization of the future, all stand as contents in my mind. Literally, the mind is like being in another room. Human life experiences is experienced like two rooms, I find. So guys, I turned down the music. If it's still too loud, let me know. Now, the true speed of the mind. Our notion of speed, and whoever is listening, please keep in mind when I speak, I'm trying to paint a picture, so the paint may not make sense until the brushes move. Our observable speed, so let's say right now a human being, which is we are born as an object, we awaken to our personalities as a subject, and so the subject is looking at this object, looking at itself as an object, and its understanding of speed is like, okay, I have biological eyes, these biological eyes capture a certain range of the electromagnetic spectrum. So we don't see everything. For example, we can't see radio waves, we can't see gamma rays. What we see waves at a certain range. That means sight is a certain wavelength. Believe it or not, sight has a wavelength. I don't know how to say. It's a range of permission to move between a boundary of visibility. So what that means is, because we have eyes, we're like, okay, this is the observable universe, and now both in the outer realms, that means what the ancient mystics were saying thousands of years ago, right? For the inner realms, the same thing is being said for the outer realms. The mystics, when it came to the inner realms, even in the Upanishads, when they said not this, they meant that it's as if the unknown is in the room first. And when it comes to the notion that we are in an observable universe, simultaneously when we use that word, there's an unobservable universe. And so what does that imply? That implies that we're the tip of the iceberg. So our understanding of the speed of intelligence is like the tip of an iceberg, forgetting that its depths and true presence is beneath the water and the unobservable. It's like none of us are what we see. Sight is us. So we don't know of the unobservable universe, and just like a tree's roots in soil, the branches where the fruits are cannot fathom, they cannot see the roots of the tree in the unobservable. But if they stop trying to be, that means imagine a leaf trying to be a branch trying to be a root. It cannot, it is a branch. But it can, the moment it stops being a branch stops trying to be a root, it realizes by the presence of the trunk, it is all there, right? So what I'm saying is that people are searching for truth, but they cannot access truth unless they're being it. So our eyes and sight gives us a certain access to speed, and even the concepts of space and time. I personally bring an argument, which I think is a great argument in history. I say that the body can be pinpointed in time, but the mind that creates the concept of time cannot be pinpointed in time. That means you can explain the two-dimensional from the three-dimensional, but you cannot explain the three-dimensional from the three-dimensional. You must see the fourth dimensional. That means we could say there is this intelligent algorithm in just the universal activity where beings are like, whatever manifestation I get, if it's less, if it's more, it is all something to reflect off of. It's something strange. But this might be one of the most intense statements my mind has fathomed in this lifetime. It could be that light is here. We are not seeing light. It could be that light is being us. And when I say light, I'm not talking about the sunlight. Oh my god, guys, this was on mute. How many minutes was this on mute? Oh my god. Okay, so this talk got sucked into the void. I mean, sorry guys, this has been on mute for a while and I didn't notice. Oh my god, guys, this was on mute. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, I gotta make this part 1 and start fresh from part 2. Speed is a blessing of our individuals. Oh my god, yeah. So guys, this episode didn't lift off properly. I gotta redo